Are you chasing happiness the way everyone else is? Through goals, likes, status, love, or money, and still feeling empty? Let me tell you a story. There once lived a man named Kabir who was known in his village for being restless. From a young age, he asked questions no one could answer. What is happiness? Where can I find it? The elders would smile and say, it's in your heart. It's in the little things. But Kabir wasn't satisfied. He didn't want vague riddles. He wanted real happiness, something he could hold, point to, and say, this is it. So he left. He traveled to the city, believing success would bring him joy. He worked hard, earned riches, wore fine clothes, and attended grand feasts. But at the end of each night, he felt hollow, like a guest at his own party. He moved on, believing love might be the answer. He sought companionship, romance, passion. He tasted sweetness of love and pain of heartbreak. For a while, he felt full, but the feeling faded and the emptiness returned. Then he turned to travel, hoping the world itself might offer the key. He wandered for decades, visited sacred temples, climbed silent mountains, met wise teachers. Each gave him a different path, but none filled the quiet ache inside him. Years passed, his hair grayed, his eyes grew tired. Still, he searched. One evening, while walking through a quiet forest, Kabir stumbled upon a small hut. Hungry and exhausted, he knocked gently. An old monk opened the door and smiled. Without asking questions, the monk welcomed him in, served him tea, and offered a place to sleep. They sat together in silence. Kabir, tired of chasing, finally asked, "Why is happiness so hard to find? I've looked everywhere, across countries, in wealth, love, even spiritual paths. I've found moments of joy, but it always slips away." The monk said softly, "Let me show you something." He stood, walked to the corner of the hut, and picked up an old lantern, its glass coated in dust. With a soft cloth, he gently wiped it clean. As he did, warm light began to shine through. "This lantern is like your heart," the monk said. "The light, your happiness, has always been inside, but when you're constantly chasing, doubting, comparing, wanting, dust gathers, and the more you chase, the thicker it becomes." He handed the lantern to Kabir. "You never lost the light. You only forgot to stop and clear the dust." Kabir stared at the lantern, now glowing gently in his hands. His fingers trembled, not from cold, but from understanding. That night he slept without longing, without lists, without dreams of the next destination. He woke with the sun warming his face. He listened to the bird song, the wind in the trees, the distant crackle of firewood, and for a brief, eternal moment, he felt it. Peace, presence, happiness, not as something to chase, but something to notice. He smiled, not because he had found happiness, but because he had finally stopped looking for it elsewhere. My dear friends, happiness isn't in the next goal, the next person, or the next place. It lives quietly in stillness, in presence, in the space between breaths. You don't need to chase it. You need only stop and see what's already here. Ask yourself, what are you chasing? And what would happen if, just for a moment, you stopped running? Today, let go of the search. Sit, breathe, wipe the dust from your lantern. You might find happiness has been glowing there all along. And if you're wondering how to stay happy, not just in fleeting moments, but always, here are 5 Zen ways to begin. 1. Be fully present. When you stop replaying the past or rushing into the future, you'll realize joy is right here, right now. 2. Let go of attachment. Whether it's people, things, or expectations, release the grip. You'll be lighter, freer. 3. Accept what is. Life isn't always what we want, but it is always teaching. Acceptance invites peace. 4. Simplify everything. Clear the clutter from your room, your schedule, your mind. Simplicity gives happiness space to breathe. 5. Practice compassion. Kindness nourishes the soul, yours and others. The more you give, the more joy flows through you. If you resonated with this story, let me know your thoughts in comment section. Do like and subscribe for more. Let's grow together.